Interesting facts about famous people.
10 singing cowboys and cowgirls in Western movies. From the early days of Western movies, singing cowboys and cowgirls were common, bringing the cowboy culture to life and transporting the audience into the world of the Western movies. Cowboys of the silver screen's musical selection and moral compass filled a role in popular culture similar to that of today's superheroes. Nowadays, Western movies rely on a moral relativity and violence to paint a brutal picture of the Old West. In the heyday of Gene Autry, Roy Rogers and others, good guys wore white hats, constantly broke out into song. Although some of their adventures seem hokey compared to modern entertainment, the singing cowboys and cowgirls who dominated B-movie matinees are remembered for more than their on-screen impact. Following are 10 stars that played roles in the transition of country singers from regional radio celebrities to widely known pop culture icons. If you like this video, take a look at my channel for many more. The link is in the description. Apologies for any mispronunciation of names. Let's mosey on now. Carolina Cotton, the yodeling blonde bombshell. If only to encourage country music fans to look up one of the best vocalists in B-movie westerns. Between 1944 and 1952, Carolina Cotton proved her singing talents and acting chops in Smiley Burnett's The Rough Tough West, 1952, and other films. Ken Curtis. Ken's career included much more than his roles as Festus Hagen in Gunsmoke, as a son-in-law of legendary director John Ford, and a member of the influential singing cowboy group Sons of the Pioneers. Curtis had the connections and talents to appear in everything from the John Wayne classic The Searchers to Bob Wills and Hosier Hotspot's promotional tool Rhythm Roundup. Jimmy Wakely. Aside from his great country sides with pop singer Margaret Whiting, Jimmy Wakely played supporting roles for some on this list, also starring in his own musical westerns like Song of the Range, 1944. Wakely's supporting parts included coveted roles alongside Gene Autry and Hopalong Cassidy, and the team of Tex Ritter and Johnny Mac Brown. Smiley Burnett. Smiley was the comic sidekick of Roy Rogers, Gene Autry and others, also a future star of TV's Petticoat Junction. In the bigger picture, Burnett should be remembered as the multi-instrumentalist, singer and songwriter behind the future Willie Nelson cut Ridin' Down the Canyon to Watch the Sun Go Down, and other great songs. But it was never meant for me. Ken Maynard. Actor, producer, screenwriter and stunt writer Ken Maynard helped introduce the singing cowboy trope not long after the silent films gave way to talkies. Young co-stars in Maynard's films who go on to bigger things include Eddie Dean and Gene Autry. Before Autry and Roy Rogers, horses became celebrities. Maynard showed off his horse riding skills on his trusty pal Tarzan. Dorothy Page. Page sidestepped damsel in distress roles and became a cowgirl hero in her own right. A trio of singing cowgirl films from 1938 depict her as resourceful, tough, and morally upright, as much as her male cowboy counterparts. Page's career was relatively short-lived, but her body of work holds up well compared to the massive catalogues of others. Tex Ritter. Aside from his arguably putting together the best recording career of anyone on this list, Tex was one of the big screen superheroes of his time. The recurring co-star of former University of Alabama's football star, Johnny Mac Brown, helped define singing cowboy B-movies through his roles in Song of the Gringo 1936 and other films. Dale Evans earned equal billing to husband Roy Rogers throughout a film career that ranged from John Wayne's In Old Oklahoma 1943 to numerous chances to share the screen with her partner in harmony and matrimony. Evans went on to become a great ambassador for gospel music as a recording artist and television host.
Heavenly wed in the very heart of me.
Roy Rogers. Rogers' transition from Country Music Hall of Fame singing group Sons of the Pioneers to the big screen made him and his horse Trigger the second best known Western film duo of the time, behind Gene Autry and Champion. Rogers' film career reached a new level with 1938's Shine On Harvest Moon, a film also featuring country duo Lulu Bell and Scotty. Gene Autry. Autry shaped elements of the American popular culture beyond country music and cowboy movies. Autry impacted Christmas standards as the writer of Here Comes Santa Claus, and played a role in pro sports history as the longtime owner of Major League Baseball's Los Angeles Angels. For the sake of this list, think of Autry as his horse Champion, as the stars of films ranging from the science fiction serial The Phantom Empire, 1935, to Last of the Pony Riders, 1953. Thanks for your time today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate likes, shares and subscribers. Don't forget to hit the notification button to get my new videos. Drop me your comments. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Please take time to take a look at my Facebook page for new information.